Tobago Carnival is here. It's happening this week, and we still have some things to get you excited about because we still have Hans on here with us this morning. It's Hans Des Vignes. Good morning, sir.
Good morning, Rokas, Ainka, Kimberly. Listen, good vibes, good energy. We know what's happening in Tobago. We've seen all the pictures and stuff from all the fetes, and it's just an exciting time, you know, for all businesses in Tobago. And we're talking from guest houses to car rentals to food places.
Red mango.
Yes, actually. Yes, actually. You come on, car.
He had to pause it.
No
okay,
lies.
No lies at all. No lies
I
at
know
all.
I'm going for the red mango.
Facts. Big facts.
But are you going for the mass, Ainka? That's the question.
I hopefully am, because what I did, like most of Trinidad, is decide at the last minute that I want to play mass. So at this point, I'm very much going for the mass.
Oh, great.
Remember we had a guest on here that said he could come down to the Comfort Inn, they were distributing,
Right.
and you'll be able to get a costume.
Yeah.
He's like, yeah, just come.
Just come down.
Yeah, costume still.
Yeah.
I'm coming. I'll be there. At about.
That's what happens.
But approximately how many bands are there in the Man's Hands?
Honestly, I can't answer because originally I was told there are 32 bands, right? And that included Juve and Pretty Mass, so to speak, right? But what happened is some of the bands actually dropped out because some of the bands, I mean,
Preparation and
is a different dynamic than the normal Tobago dynamic. You know, it's a different dynamic because there's a whole other ball game.
Absolutely. And literally in terms of production and preparation, a lot of the things that the average man or woman doesn't think of is that a lot of that has to move across the waters.
Yeah.
And that process itself is going to delay things if it's 2 days off, you know what I mean? So it's complex.
And if it's too late. Yeah.
But one of the traditional bands that really, well, when I say traditional, I mean mainstay bands that normally participate in the Tobago Carnival space is Luan, Melville and Associates from Roxborough. Okay. And they're far east in terms of Tobago, if you understand how the landscape is set up. So Roxborough is far east in the Tobago space. Right. So they are actually coming from far east and they marketed their band quite differently than all the rest, you know. Actually, enough of me talking about it. Let's look at the piece, hands on, and let's take it in. These are some of the bands that you all could play with, and after we could talk about somebody, well, one particular one. Now, there's one particular one that I didn't get to feature that I'm going to tell you all about after, and if you're last minute, they have you come. Trust me.
First of all, I am not last minute.
Tobago Carnival is coming. Say it loud and say it proud. I love Tobago. And the parade of the bands is set to be one of the most exciting celebrations ever here in Tobago for October. We're going to be in Scarborough, Tobago. But guess what? Bands from the west and bands from as far east as Roxborough are all getting ready for what is going to be a day of revelry.
Paradise, where the vibes so nice. Say whoa, say whoa. Welcome to paradise. You will feel so nice in Tobago. This party island, the vibes it's strong like white rum, boy. Party sweet on the road from your.
The bands are ready. Now it's your chance to decide who you're going to play with.
We are actually the long-standing band in the Tobago space. Hi everyone, welcome to Luan, Melville and Associates. And this year, our presentation on our production for the Tobago Mass is entitled My Contribution to the Greatest Little Island. So our band is from the tranquil village of Roxborough, the energetic village of Roxborough, as everybody knows. And this year, we did not do a launch. What we did is that we did a roving band marketing, right? It's basically having to take the bands and the costumes around the different villages of Tobago, advertising what we have, introducing the very concept of what we term as mass in the greatest little island, meaning the style of the costume has changed, the motivation behind the costumes have changed, and the energies behind the costumes have changed. What we did this year is that we did not put everything in a section. We did not sectionize the band. What we did is that we have a combination of everything in terms of mass, as it relates to the greatest little island. As I said, we are just making a contribution of mass. Our contribution is mass on the greatest little island, which we consider as Tobago.
As we all know, the entire season is somewhat condensed, jam-packed. It's a very short season to prepare, but myself and the team, we are hard at it, making sure that persons that partake, play on the road at Arcadia have an experience that is second to none. We also want persons to come, enjoy it. We went out of the way to make sure we have a good quality costume, as in terms of working with some of the better or known designers in this space to ensure that the kind and quality of the costumes is there. Right, so this year we have our theme, Ancestry and Legacy, which is growing up in the folklore. We learn about Sokonia, which is one of the sections, which was designed by Natalie Funrose. We have Fairy Maid, we have Anansi. Those folklores and those themes, but bringing it in a modern and sexy way. But with our band, what we try to more or less incorporate, so I will give you a couple, is like, okay, in your goodie bag, you will get the sweets that are indigenous to Tobago, like the ball, the fudge, the red mango. We have all these little things. Then we have the crab and dumpling on the road. And when we say crab and dumpling, we don't mean the stuffed dumpling, but we mean actual crab dumpling. You got the sauce running down your hand, mouth watering. We want to give you we call it harvest cuisine. Anybody who have ever been to Tobago and been to a harvest, you know, it's just meat, it's food. It's going to be a lot on the road. I mean, it's just that when you come, from the time you reach to collect your costumes, you're going to feel something different. From the time you reach on the road, you're going to feel the difference. It's going to be something, as we say, we want to merge the Tobago aspect, the international, the Trinidad influence as well. So with Arcadia, one of our things, we want you to have the real Tobago experience, but also we want you to have an experience that is Trinidad and Tobago most important.
I'm just a stranger in a crowded place.
Sean Anthony, Jade Monkey, owner of cafe and bar, Crown Point, Tobago. First, the reason for the tribute was Blacks is my personal friend, and it was only fit that we take this time to, well, I take this time to honor him. Had a conversation with Ronnie McIntosh, designer for Gonian Caro, and came up with the idea. And of course, with the idea that we came up with, we thought it would be fit to have a couple of his songs, a couple of Black hit songs. And so the sections we have 3 sections. The sections are Mashup, Thirsty, and Breathless.
Hi, I'm Kerry. I'm head of production at Fog Angels, Juve Plus Mas, Tobago Carnival.
Welcome to Fog Angels. Welcome to Tobago Carnival. My name is Telly Cruz and I am your band leader.
Fog Angels, this year we are 10 years old. Fog Angels started in 2012, where we came out with white powder, white angels, because we were new to this.
Correct. So we've been established for 10 years now, and this is our 10th year anniversary in the Carnival Arena. And what we are doing this year is something special. We're giving you 10 sections for Juve, 10 sections for Mas, and also we have 10 surprises on the road. So you know the fog is here and the fog is coming. Trinidad, Tobago, this is something that we've been waiting for. A carnival that is separate from Trinidad, competing on the same dates. And now it is here, and now we are ready to give you the real carnival for Tobago Carnival with the Fog Angels family. And this is something that I should say and make this absolutely clear. In this band, before you head on the road, you need to be proper and you need to ensure that you're comfortable. So what we are doing, in any section of the 10 sections that you see, and you want it to be specially done, for example, you don't want all your skin showing out. For example, you want all your skin showing out. We're making that to ensure that you're proper and you're good to go. So when you sign up with us, we direct you to the designer, and the designer will design that costume to fit your body type, to ensure that you're comfortable 100% on the road, because you don't know. When you're on that road, you're telling me, oh God, you must only think about having a good time and the vibes, and that's what we're about.
There you have it, some of the bands that you could play mass with for Tobago Carnival. And yes, you can log on to welcometobago.com. And you can also check out all of their social media pages as well and find out more about the bands.
Yeah.
One band that I didn't get to feature, I'll talk about. Bianca, go ahead, ask your question.
I just wanted to say, if you want all your skin out, if you don't want all your skin out, I like that option. That's my takeaway. I'm excited.
Fog Angel, Steady Cruz, really good guy, to be honest.
So tell us about that other band.
Okay, so Zane Carnival, right? So this is a band called Zane Carnival. They actually have a road special, guys, which is really good because it's like a real premium band. It's a
So what
top
is a road
tier.
special then?
So the road special is like $1,200 for men if you just wear a t-shirt, pants. If you want the actual costume, it's $1,300, and for women, I think it's something like $1,400. So it is, yeah, it is really designed for Anchor's last minute.
So you just get the costume, or is it that you get all inclusive?
Right, so you get the experience, you get the experience, you get the road experience. I mean, drinks, food, etc., etc. But it's just you're not in a costume, so an elaborate costume. So for women, I think it's just like a monokini, so to speak. And
she just said this morning she liked them too. Go ahead.
Yeah, as a monokini. Honestly, I think it's one of the.
This is for you, Noenka. This is for you.
Hans is
they have the
talking to you,
monokini.
girl.
Exactly. This is for you.
ZAIN Carnival. You can check them out on Instagram. And honestly, that is the band I'm thinking of being on the road with for Tobago Carnival, because Vanessa Boy is one of my former schoolmates, is one of the section leaders, so I'm really thinking about being with Zane Carnival. And yes, I'm last minute as well. I'm last minute as well.
Where are you going?
What's today?
Wow.
Tomorrow.
Hans, thank you so much for passing through this morning and for sharing hands-on with us.